Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I just got out of Walmart, and no, I didn't bring my camera in. Everything I bought was Carnivore, and I would have been happy to show you all that, but it's too late. I just didn't even think about it. I'm here to talk about two subjects. I had to pick. I have a whole bunch of different things that I want to talk about. But I'm going to talk a little bit again about the try-on fail video, and then I'm going to talk about the fact that I am retiring the jeans that I have been wearing for months, and I'll tell you why. But first, let's talk about the try-on video. I knew that a lot of people would take it as though I was disappointed that the shirts didn't fit. In case you have no clue what I'm talking about, I'll link to that video in the description. What I was doing was trying on shirts that were very tight for me 4 months ago, 30 pounds ago, and I just expected them to all fit, and I was wrong. And I actually ended up trying, I believe, 6, because I looked at the clips of all the work that I did, and all of them, the sleeves were too tight, and like I said, one shirt just felt like it was just tight everywhere, like I hadn't lost any weight at all. Here's how come that happened. It's not because I didn't lose weight, and it's not because I gained muscle. Everybody's so big on the muscle thing. You don't realize that. Okay, I don't even want to get into it, but you know, people say, oh well, if you gained, oh, you're gaining muscle weight. No, you'd have to be a fucking bodybuilder trying to build big gigantic muscles. And it's just like with you know, gaining muscle so that all of a sudden my body is bigger. I know that's not the case because my body is getting smaller. The clothes that I'm wearing, I keep having to take stuff in. Stop giving credit to fucking muscle. The other thing is, oh, I'm going to have to do a lot of exercises to make my muscles bigger so I won't have hanging skin. That means I'd have to have muscles big enough to fill all that fucking hanging skin. That's not going to work either. Believe it or not, Carnivore in itself builds muscle. I can do nothing if I want, and my body will be building muscle. I'm doing it that way, okay? Fuck a bunch of exercises. I'm not an exercise person. I don't see animals in the wild doing push-ups or, you know, getting against a tree and, you know, doing shit like this to tighten the arms. I don't see animals. I don't see animals exercising, and so I'm not going to either. They get exercise by running around, walking, you know, going for the kill, things like that. I get exercise by also just moving in ways that I like dancing, swimming, although I haven't been swimming because I just have no interest in it right now. I rather just spend my time getting ready to go out dancing. And I'm good with that. I don't want to do anything that I don't feel like doing anymore. Okay, so in the try-on video, my disappointment was, and I do think I said it somewhere in there, and it's very hot. My disappointment was in the fact that I had spent so much time. I don't know if you guys realize how time-consuming it is to do editing, especially if you're using ancient video editing software, which is what I use. So it was very time-consuming over a period of 3 days of actual hands-on work, and like a couple of days just trying to figure out, how am I going to do this? Which videos do I need to look at? You know, so it was very time-consuming, and it just did not dawn on me to try the clothes on in advance. So the reason some of those were still tight is because when I bought those items 4 months ago, they were super tight. They were still tight now because even though I lost 30 pounds, that wasn't enough for those particular shirts. I do have shirts that I bought maybe just 2 months ago that were tight, but I'm able to fit in them because they might have been just tight enough that I was a little uncomfortable, not ready to wear them. But after losing how much I lost in the past 2 months, it was enough. Might be only 10 pounds loss, and it was enough. So I just have to start over. I have to go back and, you know, look at the clips, which is, again, time consuming because it's a video and I have to just, you know, go through and try to find all the shirts. that were tight for me in a video. Then I have to pull that one out of the closet, but I'm going to try it on. And if it fits comfortably, then it will make the cut for the upcoming video that I will at some point get to. The things that are tight, I don't want to show you, oh, it fits a little bit better, but it's still tight. No, I don't want shirts making 10 appearances. You know, I just want to do a before and an after. And I might show you some shirts that I've been wearing. If I can do like a still shot. I never think to like just pose still when I show you a shirt so that I could use that later. But again, it's so much, it's so time consuming, and I can't think of everything. And I never know later down the road what I might have done better to make that video easier, you know. So I'm just doing the best that I can. But you can tell it's time consuming because it frustrates me that I spent all that time and could not even get a video for you guys. Not disappointed that the shirts didn't fit. Not in a hurry. I'm patient. I know that the weight loss is going to take as long as it needs to take, because Carnivore's in control of it, not me. It's not that I have willpower. It's not that I'm doing magic. It's not that I'm trying hard. I'm certainly not restricting what I eat. It's all Carnivore that I'm focused on. I get accused of, oh, for somebody who doesn't care about the weight loss, all you do is talk about weight loss. And that's because I have that series for you guys that I'm losing every 10 pounds, that I'm going to record every 10 pounds. I wouldn't even be weighing myself for probably months at a time, if not for that series. But I also have YouTube, which is how I earn my living. So I do have to come up with ideas of things that I think you guys might like to watch. And curiosity is a big thing. Why am I this hot? Curiosity is big in the YouTube world. I have sweat on the end of my luscious lashes. Just kidding. So I do things that I wouldn't normally do in life for the sake of paying my bills, right? Is that okay with you? I think it should be, because you're not paying my bills. You're watching my videos for free. My YouTube members are helping to pay. And just in case you don't know, subscribing is absolutely free. You don't pay a dime. It just means it's going to be put before your eyes in your subscription feed, things like that. YouTube members pay $5 a month, and they get little perks, mainly free ebooks every day, and some behind-the-scenes chat, and some stuff that's like a little bit more personal about my life that I don't put on YouTube. All right, so that goes to my YouTube members and patrons from Patreon, and that's $5 a month, and you don't have to do that. I'm not asking you to go do that. If you want to do that, I'm sure I must have links in the description. I would think I do. I was not disappointed in the fact that the shirts didn't fit. I hope everybody understands that now. I stop when I get, you know, like one kind of comment repeatedly. I just stop putting them through. I just delete them, because it just becomes, I don't know, it's almost like I'm embarrassed for people that they would think that. And, you know, it just embarrasses me too, that people would think, oh, she wants to lose weight quick. And, you know, somebody might not even have that thought, but then they read it and they think, yeah, it's probably what it is. She's just pissed off that, you know, she didn't lose, you know, like her body didn't lose like she wanted it to lose. And I'm okay with all of it. Anything that improves my life via Carnivore, I'm thrilled with. Main thing, always number one thing, no cravings. That addiction to food is gone. And if I was, you know, had the Carnivore genie come out of a bottle and say, you know what, we've done a lot for you now, and we're going to stop you from losing weight. You're going to stay this weight, Darlene, over 200 pounds. You're never going to see under that. But we promise you still will never have a craving. I would fucking take that deal in a heartbeat. I would have taken it at 338 pounds. For real. Because I just wanted to get rid of cravings. I could not stand the way I was living, being just consumed by cravings. That's the truth. The next thing is losing my joint pain. Those are the two top things for me. I don't even know if weight loss is third. It's somewhere. I like my mental health better, my energy. the fact that I can enjoy the sun, even though it's hot. I don't go out and say, oh my God, this fucking sun, I hate this fucking sun, because I'm a happier person due to Carnivore. I know some of you might think the change that I had in my life, you know, that's part of it. My mother dying, the freedom from a narcissistic mother, and from all the physical care it took, in addition to the mental, emotional care that I had to put in. That was one thing, but if I still had cravings, I was already carnivore by that point. If I would have still had cravings, joint pain, depression, if I would have had all those things that plant life caused, I probably would have lost my fucking mind after my mother died and I had no more horrible job to do, because I truly did believe all I deserved was a toxic life and that I was worth nothing, and I would have continued to believe that. But through my carnivore journey, I started healing while my mother was still alive. When she died, I was able to say, okay, this is weird. I can wake up and not be afraid that there's going to be a blow up in this house and I'm going to be miserable for a week. You know, I didn't know how to wake up and feel safe. I'd never felt safe, and I didn't feel safe. And it took a while for me to realize, okay, this safety net that I have here is working, and it seems to be sticking, and it's going to be long term. My mother died in March of 2021. November 2021, I decided, crying right here in this parking lot, that I was changing my life, and I did. And boy did I ever. And so I'm patient, and I waited 30 years to even have freedom to go dancing. Never thought I would go dancing again in my lifetime. It wasn't even something that I wanted to do. I just didn't know. I was like, no, I'm never going to have anything but just at some point, if my mother died first, that I would not have to be taking care of my mother. And I have no ill feelings toward my mother at all. That completely healed for me. I did all the work, all through that. Once I got sober, I was able to start working on that. And it didn't even happen right away. I think it was 10 years after I was sober that I understood and learned about narcissism. So it was a journey, but I did a lot of work, and I am good with all of it. I don't even look back. Do I wish I could have had those 30 years? Yes, but I don't look back with regrets about those 30 years, because I have proved to myself that I can still have a fantastic fucking life, and that I have the health and energy to do the things I like to do, to go dancing, you know, and yeah. So it's all good. I was trying to think of something else I like to do, but I couldn't. I think that's it right now for me. Of course, I'm with my family. I'm with Derek and Skylar. I love that. I love that I'm here to help, that I get to take her next week. Cora Rio starts. That's one of her choirs. She does school choir, but then she does Cora Rio, which is a private choir. And that starts next week. So next week I'll take her to Cora Rio and therapy. So the rides, I need to be an Uber driver again. In the summer, I don't get to do that as much, so I'm happy about that. Okay, I hope you guys understand. I know I went off topic there a little bit, but that's okay. Still so hurt. Okay, my jeans. I'm wearing them. I'm wearing my outside jeans, my dancing jeans that I do believe I bought maybe in December. I know I had a video showing you the jeans that I bought. I know that they were size 20, which was very small for me, but these run big. They have to, because the other jeans I'm going to talk to you about are only an 18, and these size 20s, I've been taking them in. What brand are they? I don't even know off the top of my head. I've been taking them in at least 4 times, maybe 5 times. Okay, so they're very stretchy, uber stretchy, which made it comfortable, especially when I was much heavier. But now it's to the point that, you know, they just get baggy. I take them in when they are baggy, so I can take in a lot, and then if they fit snug after I took them in, I'm good. They're skin tight when they come out of the dryer, but because they're such a stretchy fabric, I know that they will start to bag out. But what I hated now is that you know, they get baggy in the legs, and I just don't like that feeling of bagginess on my legs. So I had bought a pair of jeans, my first pair of thrift store jeans, again, several months ago. It would just be in a car vlog and probably not anything letting me know that's the one that, you know, saying I bought jeans. So I'm not going to go look for it. And when I put them on, and I know I've told this before, but just to, you know, to remind those who are watching me for the first time, when I put them on in the dressing room, I could get them over my hip. I felt comfortable that the rise would be good, and but I could not zip them at all. The zipper was like this far apart, and even though I explained that in that video, somebody told me, oh, you can close that by taking a rubber band or something, and I was like, I can't close anything this far apart with a fucking rubber band. Somebody would need to be sitting on my stomach. And, it's like, I don't know, it cracks me up, the things that people say, and I guess they're just not like really paying attention. I don't know, but that's how far apart they were. And I had tried them on at one point, I don't know, maybe a month ago, I have no clue. And I could put them on, but they were very tight, uncomfortably tight. But I wore them out to the thrift store thinking maybe they'll stretch out a little bit. But they didn't, and I love that, because I really want, now that I'm, you know, getting a little smaller, I really want pants that are not going to just be baggy on me. I think it just kind of makes me look bigger in a way. I don't know. These are black denim. So, and I have two other pairs of jeans. I think another pair I can wear, but I'll have to take in the waist on those. And then I have another pair that I think will fit me perfectly, but they're still way too tight. I do plan on showing you these jeans on this body. That you're only going to see like whatever you can see in the bathroom when I record in the bathroom. So not quite to the knees, maybe thigh up, but I will show you. I was able to wear the jeans comfortably. A Friday night I went out and I wore them Saturday night too, and it felt so good to be in pants that are not as stretchy as these jeans. These jeans are perfect for going shopping, because I like them a little bit more stretchy. I'm sitting a lot in my car doing the driving. I will have to take in the waist again because I don't want to wear a belt. I wear a belt when I go dancing because I just want those, you know, pants. I like to have it feel snug. I don't want the pants coming down. And and these jeans would. I probably don't need the belt with the black pants that I wore 2 nights in a row, but I did wear my belt. I will still be taking these in because these are just going to be my daytime pants, and or maybe if I'm just, you know, going out on a Wednesday or something, or a Tuesday to trivia or karaoke or whatever I do, you know, I can wear my comfy jeans that I grew up in, that I changed my life in, and but I was just really happy to have some pants that felt like adult pants that didn't have to be stretchy, and they were black and they just felt good on me, and I was very, very happy. So those are going to be my jeans to go out in now, and I'll have to lose quite a bit before I can start taking those in because it's the double seam on the inside of the leg and the outside. These, I think, did not have double seam on the outside, so I could start taking them in, but you know, a little at a time. But the other ones I'll have to wait until I lose a nice chunk, and I'm happy to wait for that too. But I will take those in too as needed. And again, these have been taken in a lot, and I had sewn the pocket shut because when I would dance, the pocket would start to come out, and it just bugged me, and I'd keep tucking that in, so I closed it. And but now, you know, the pockets are only like this much. I could, you know, if they were open, I'd be able to maybe, you know, stick this much of my hand in because I just keep taking them in on the side. And the waist, I have a video for that somewhere. I just take darts in the back of the waist to make the waist smaller. And I still have my white pants that I wear. I have had to take those in a lot. Again, very stretchy. Those even have some rayon. Super comfortable and lightweight, and I love them for summer. So now I have 2 pairs of pants that I can wear outside when I go shopping and things like that. The white ones I would never wear to a bar. They just, to me, they just, you know, they just look like day pants. They're white, and like I said, they are baggy, but these jeans might make another appearance at some point. But it's going to be the black ones. I know, it might sound weird, somebody being this excited about wearing a different pair of jeans. I expected everybody in the room to say, oh my God, darling, you got new pants. But people really don't notice things. They really don't. And my friend Teresa and I talk about that, because when she and I started dancing, I didn't have as much clothes dancing together as friends, and I didn't have as much clothes as I have right now, and I would repeat my outfits, and it never would have occurred to me that she was also repeating her favorite outfit. And it only dawned on me when we went out, 2 nights in a row, and we did a selfie both nights, and I noticed that both nights I had the same outfit on, and then I noticed she did too. And so we just laugh about that. It's like one outfit, who cares? And people just don't notice. I've never had anybody say to me, don't you have different shirts? Because at the beginning of going out, I was very limited, and repeated often. But now, thanks to the thrift store and my friend Jeannie, who gave me a bag of clothes, I have lots of options. But I still tend to like a certain few and repeat them. I don't know, just the way things are. I guess that's about it for today's video. Tomorrow, or coming up, I do want to have an update about dating and, I don't know, other things. Is that man waving at me? The fuck? Yeah? He's right there, just like looking at me waving. I don't know him. Maybe I want to. Random men waving at me. I guess that's about it. I wish that would happen. I wish I could meet somebody in the grocery store like everybody says you can. You can't. Oh my God, I thought he was coming toward me. He's going, he is walking, he's going in another direction. If he would have come up to this window, I would have absolutely kept this camera on. And I have had people come up to me when I was doing car vlogs in Maine, especially when I was doing the coupon blogging. They would just come up to me and they'd say hi. That was fun. It was fun. All right, you guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.